Lois, congratulations, Coach of the Year. As you said on stage, I guess this is the award not just for you but for everyone else at the club who's behind you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm incredibly lucky that the support staff have got around us. The assistant coach and Ant and Dave. When I went on maternity, I was still around, but I had a little boy last year. They were really like my right hand and left hand men. They were just there. They're everything. And you look at our success. They've been there from the very, very first day. So as assistant coaches go, they've got a pretty good track record. And for me stepping in as a head coach, I was absolutely over the moon that they'd be there either side of me and making sure that it were a job that I enjoyed doing with great people around me, and the same for the backroom staff. Just a real good vibe about it, and everyone's there because they enjoy working with each other and want to do the best by the girls in the club.
2 years into the role, what have you learned? What's changed with yourself from when you first were appointed coach to lifting the grand final trophy last week?
I've learned every single hurdle. It's like literally every day I turn up, it's every day's a school day. I learn something new all the time, but I would probably say that giving the girls as much detail and clarity as possible. Attention to detail is absolutely key, and not expecting that I can do everything myself. Get some great leaders within our staffing group, and I think we've certainly got that, whether it's S&C, physio, assistant coaches. Incredibly fortunate to be around that group, and always ask for help. And great mentors at the club in Rowan, Chev, John Bastian. I've had Leon Crick's always been there, Barry Eaton. The list could go on, but actually reaching out, getting some support is absolutely vital. Heading into the semi-final, I had a right good sit down and just a rugby chat with Chev, and just having those opportunities to be reaching out to people like that and not finding that it's a job you've got to do on your own is absolutely massive. As
a club, you've had 2 players on the Young Player of the Year shortlist as well. That must bode well for the future.
Absolutely, yeah. I think as a club we're really, really proud of our player pathway. You look in that group, you've had the amount of players that have come through our academy system, but Fran and Kira absolutely thoroughly deserve to be in that shortlist this year. Both absolutely class athletes, class players, and even better, just great people. So they've been outstanding for us this year, and I wouldn't say unlucky to miss out, because Hollydod's been absolutely fantastic this year. I think in their own right they're all 3 very, very good players, and looking forward to hopefully getting to see them all pull on a England shirt in the autumn.
The work never ends. No teams won the Women's Super League back-to-back. How do you prepare for that? I guess the preparations have started already.
100%, yeah. I kept telling myself, come on, just get, this week and then next week, and then you get to have a break. And then I got to the week after the grand final and thought, oh, that break's not coming. So, there's just preparations always going on and ongoing. But you know what? No one involved in rugby is involved in there because I want it to be a job. They're involved there because they absolutely love it. And incredibly lucky to be part of Leeds Rhinos, part of the women's setup. And I'm just, it's almost exciting. You're already looking ahead with 2 eyes on that Challenge Cup final spot at Wembley. So, let's get prepping, let's get working. We'll give the girls a bit of time off though, so don't be worried, there's no pre-season coming just yet.
Finally, you were replaced and people thought you were irreplaceable as a player. How do you replace Courtney Winfield Hill?
Oh look, Courtney's absolutely outstanding, and I would actually probably go, you don't ever replace someone, you just find a way to go around that. I'd like to say that I was very different to how Kira will ever play, because I would never want Kira to think she had to play like I played. Kira's absolutely class in her own right and an absolutely outstanding athlete, so the challenge is out there for the next young player to step up and fill in where Courtney has been and never be Courtney, because no one ever will be. She's an outstanding player, an outstanding person, and she bleeds blue and amber. As an Australian, she kind of just gets it from the minute she walked in. So we'll never replace Courtney, but we'll find someone who steps into that position. But Courtney will always be a massive piece of what we've done, and I'm sure she'll go down the history books as an absolute class captain.